welcome to the fifth Dementia. I said hello and welcome to the fifth Dementia. Alright, much better. Anyway, I'm Gerard. I'm taking you through a little game. I'd like to watch this in cyberspace, now the inside of a vacuum cleaner, and the crew settle down a little bit with your special effects. Alright, okay, there we go. Anyway, I'm Gerard. I'm glad you could install the game. So, you want to hook up online or play at home? Alright then, how many people were you thinking? Okay then, player 1, I need to get your name. Great, that takes care of that. Player 2, I need your name. Great, got it. Player 3, I'm dying with curiosity. What's your... Alright, that'll do it. Player 1, your buzzer's gonna be the letter Q, as in... Quack, quack, I'm a duck. Player 2, your buzzer is gonna be the letter B, as in bovine. Player 3, your buzzer is gonna be the letter P, as in palomino, horses run wild. Okay, this is how things are gonna work. To answer a question, buzz in, then pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 if it's multiple choice, or type in your answer if you need to fill in the blank. Now, you're liable to see some other strange things along the way. It's weird, but someone will be there to walk you through. Alright, next stop, fifth Dementia. No panhandling, radio play, or hugging seats when there's old people, okay?
Player 1, choose your alter ego. Player 2, choose your alter ego. Player 3, choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. Glad you could be here. But I gotta warn you, I may be going into labor any second. You see, I'm pregnant with Bigfoot's love child. That's right, shocking secrets revealed, the tabloid episode. Welcome to You Don't Know Jack. I'm Schmitty. Now what do we have here? A threesome? Well, you know, studies show that these rarely work out, but we'll give it a try. For God's sakes, be careful with these screws, huh? I paid good money for them. Alright, a word on the screws. If a question comes up and you know your neighbor doesn't have the answer, go for the jugular and screw them. Just buzz in and hit the S key. I'm told that's how you screw. Simple enough? Okay, put down the instruction manual. It's time to get started. Alright, buzz in and get your money's worth. Let's see the amount on this one. $72.50. Your category's gonna be, he's only mostly dead. Okay, free your mind. Where was the first Elvis sighting? Memphis, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Birmingham, Alabama, or East Tupelo, Mississippi? Elvis has entered the building. The king was born in East Tupelo, Mississippi. He died sometime in early '96 when the alien spacecraft that abducted him crashed into the Eiffel Tower. Time to choose a value. Let's have a look at this question's value. $7,000. Open wide and get ready for Urban Legends of the Prairie. Alright, let's do it. Suppose you have to take your gerbil to the emergency room because he stuck something up his butt. Which of these would you most likely fill in under patient's race? Top. Take a shot, player 2. The most commonly kept household gerbil is your Mongolian gerbil. Although that story is not nearly as embarrassing as the hamster who had to have his stomach pumped because... well, never mind. Get a value. The total value for this question is $2,000. The category, show me the Moonie. Open wide. Because he accepted money from the Moonies, what former president would you expect to repay the favor by shaving his head and bothering people at airports? George Bush. If you believe everything you read in the Washington Post, Bush received at least $100,000 from the Reverend Moon.
Read my lips. Must give money to Moonies. Must not resist. I am the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo.
Time to pick a value. And here's what you're working with. $2,000. You feel like smashing a couple of bugs? It's time to bug out. Okay, listen up. This is really easy. All you have to do is buzz in to squash the bugs that don't belong. For example, if the clue is red things, just hit your buzzer on the bug that doesn't belong, which in this case is the thing that is not red. If you're wrong, you pay your opponents. If you're right, your opponents pay you. And you'll be working up to a final round value of $2,000. Okay, the dirt's about to fly, so let's go. Astrological symbols. Buzz in when you see one that isn't.
Yes. Ram. Wind. Water bearer. Minotaur. Fish. Walrus.
Truths about Richard Gere.
Play comic book.
Plastic surgery procedures.
Phalloplasty.
Star Trek aliens.
Logan.
Elizabeth Taylor ex-husbands.
John Warner. Morgan Gould. Anthony Bacon. Bridget Barton. Eddie Fisher.
Actual tabloids. Buzz in when you see one that's just made up.
Weekly World.
Elvis movies. Way to kick the competition's booty out there, player 3. Think you can keep it up? Value time. Let's see what the value of this question is. $3,000. This category is quit playing with your balls. Hey, you think getting caught showing your Moonie in public is embarrassing? Check this out. If a tabloid photographer caught Mark O'Meara scratching his balls, what type of balls would they most likely be? Soccer balls, tennis balls, basketballs, or golf balls? Player 1! He's a golfer. See, there's your difference right there. Tiger Woods, he never scratches his golf balls. Unless they're really itchy. Buzz in for your amount. The price tag on this one is going to be $5,000. Well, what do we have here? Body and spud of Christ. Alright, so you know how every once in a while a potato pops up somewhere that looks like Jesus? Yeah, that's right. Well, imagine you take the Jesus potato and dice it, mix in some onion and parsley and cook it in bacon drippings. What delicious dish have you prepared? Jesus Player 1, do it! Be still, my hungry heart. Diced potatoes mixed with onions and cooked in bacon grease are called hash browns.
Blessed are the starchy, for they are rich in potassium.
Choose an amount. And here's what you can win on this question. $47.50. Up next, hung like an elephant. And now, your question. If Hannibal had tried to cross the Alps on the back of the Elephant Man, where would his long journey have begun? You know what they say, the Elephant Man always travels with his trunk. Joseph Merrick, aka the Elephant Man, was from England. You probably noticed he had bad teeth. Pick an amount. Well, I'll be gosh darn. $72.50. All right, flesh butt spits I'm poor.
It's time
Okay, I'm going to show you a gibberish phrase. You figure out what it rhymes with and buzz in. The faster you move, the more cash you make. Right out of the gate, this one's going to be worth $72.50. All right, have a listen to this and tell me what newsworthy phrase it rhymes with. Oh, and you can ignore all that punctuation, okay? Let's see what you got, player 1. Type in that answer and then hit return. Does anybody really bother to read the newspaper anymore? I mean, I get all of my information off of the E! Entertainment Network. Yeah, why, just the other day I heard that the U.S. Senate is wild on Rio. Pick a value. Here's your total value for this one, $57.50. Let's have a big warm welcome for Pop Goes the Bubble. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Say the boy in the plastic bubble wins the lottery. If he upgrades to a bubble made of white gold, what will be insulating him from the rest of the world? Gold? Player 2, grab it! White gold is made up of gold and nickel. I'll tell you what, he'd be even richer if he had a nickel for every time somebody played the "oh no, I'm falling on your bubble while holding scissors" trick. Go ahead and grab an amount. Let's see what the total amount on this one is. $1,500. We're calling this one Double X Isn't As Good As. Think fast, it's question time. What could follow a tabloid headline that begins, "Extreme Xenotransplantation"? It's all yours, player 1. Player 3, you gotta play it. Give me an answer. Xenotransplantation is when you transplant organs from one animal to John Wayne Bobbitt, or any other animal. I'll tell you, it gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, pork, the other white meat. Oh man, poor guy. He's never gonna live that down, is he? Player 1, this is why they tell you to remember the names of all the people you screwed, because it's gonna come back to haunt you. Grab a value. Player 1, you've got the highest value this time around. Players 2 and 3, rest your fingers for a while, cause player 1's going on a dis or dat. This dis or dat category name is Madonna Spotted with Sasquatch. Okay, I'll read off 7 statements, and you tell me whether each one is an accepted truth about Sean Penn, a generally accepted belief about Bigfoot. As each one comes up, if it's true about Sean Penn, press 1. If it's true about Bigfoot, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And if you want to skip it, press 4. I'm going to give you some cash for each one you get right, and you're giving me some cash for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock, and we're off. Attack journalist with a rock, Sean Penn. Often seen in British Columbia. considered a bipedal hominid. Captured in California in 1987. Caught on film by Malik. First spotted in 1960. One more. Sometimes goes by Yeti. That's all 7. Well, you missed 3, but you got 4. Wow, the thrill of mediocrity. Let's look at your new score. All right, keep it to yourself. Your score could be going down. Buzz in for the value. This question comes out to around $6,750. The category is In Search of Robert Stack's Grammar. It's go time. What's an unsolved mystery? A redundant title for a TV show. An oxymoronic? A redundancy means saying the same thing twice. By definition, a mystery is unsolved. I mean, come on, once it's solved, it ain't a mystery. Which is precisely why they're changing the name of the show to Solved Mysteries. The new show is going to focus on people who thought they lost their car keys, but then found them in their pants pocket. Go ahead and choose a value. The total amount for this question is $27.50. Allow me to introduce Life's the Armpits. All right, give me your best shot. Since she was the first American to have a widely publicized sex change, who actually needs a deodorant that's strong enough for a man but made for a woman? You are on fire. As a precautionary measure, just before the surgery, doctors asked George to raise his hand if he was sure. How about a value? The total amount for this one is $5,000. The category is Who Married Tony Randall? One question coming right up. Who married Tony Randall? His childhood nanny, Jack Klugman? God bless his wrinkled soul. In 1995, Tony Randall somehow married a woman 50 years his junior.
Boy, I was a big fan of Paul McCartney when he used to be back in the Beatles.
You mean he was in a band before Wings?
Take a value. All right, time to get a little mental workout. All rise. The Jack Attack is now in session. Keep an eye on the items you see. Buzz in on a correct match and you win money. If it's an incorrect match, you lose money. And try not to forget,
Remember the clue.
it has to be a match that fits this clue. Yellow journalism is so pissy. So, see this morning's headlines? Yeah. Good luck. Player 3, you ever think about doing this professionally? You're set. Let's see what you're taking home. Player 1's got it. Player 1, you really wiped the floor with those other two, didn't you? Now, if you could just explain why you're hanging out with them in the first place, I might actually believe that... You don't know Jack!
Welcome to VH1's Behind the Song. This week, Black Sabbath.
All right, Iron Man intro auditions, take one.
All right, just go ahead whenever you're ready.
I am Iron Man.
Again, please?
I am Iron Man.
Okay, thanks. Next.
Hi, I'm Iron Man.
All right, thanks. Next.
I am Iron Man.
Next.
I am Iron Man.
Thank you.
I'm Iron Man. Yeah, that's it. Iron Man.
We'll call you.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Iron.
Next.
Hi, Wait.
Next.
Hello.
And so it went to the wee hours of the evening.
That's it, man. We're out of people.
I don't know. Maybe we should go instrumental on the beginning.
Excuse me, I'm from the cleaners. I've got your ironing, man.
Wait a minute.
Tune in next week for another episode of VH1's Behind the Song.
Everybody in clown shoes.
Psst, hey, listen to this. It's a recording from the planet Mars.
Hey, keep it down. I'm watching a game over here. Drink.
Women, dude. You can't live with them.
Fun, and you don't need any special shoes. It's the best thing I know for the pregame jitters.
Cool and in control, Rusty Crew throws for over 400 yards.
Treat yourself right. Masturbate before practices and games, and you'll be a winner too.
Psst, hey, listen to this. It's a recording from the planet Venus.
Oh my God, I'm having hot flashes again.
Welcome to VH1's Behind the Song. This week, Leonard Skinner.
Sure, the Freebird we all know now is like 15 minutes long, but when we started out, that song was like, what, a minute and a half? But the fans, man, they just wanted more and more.
So I told my boss, if you ask me to work on Saturday one more time...
One more time? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was playing this video game and I reached the bonus level, so I one more time!
All right, one more time.
What's your name?
One more time.
What?
One more time!
All right, you got it.
It was the weirdest fork. It had like one more time than regular forks.
Woohoo!
Tune in next week for another episode of VH1's Behind the Song.
If you'd like to make a call, why don't you try calling 1-900-JUICY-BABE? There are sexy girls just like me waiting to take your call and rock your world.
He's America's #1 zombie recording artist. He's inspired millions with his words and his voice. And now, available for the first time on compact disc, you can get all of Zombie Lou's greatest hits, including the heartfelt My Brain Done Left Me, Rainy Day Romance, and the unforgettable classic Rain for the Holidays. You and your loved one will want to listen to this CD again and again as Zombie Lou sings his way into your hearts. Copies are limited, so order now.
Just send $15.95 to the gravestone underneath the old oak tree, St. Peter's Cemetery, New York, New York.
If you'd like to make a call, please wait until you are driving your sports utility vehicle in heavy traffic.
Here at Wackofson & Snurm, we're working for you. We understand that service is what creates customer loyalty, and we're willing to stand on our heads to keep you coming back. In fact, we'll stand on our heads, then do cartwheels. We'll juggle. We'll ride unicycles. We'll ride unicycles while twirling plates on the ends of sticks. Anything to show you that you're #1. We'll wear funny hats. We'll cover ourselves in your choice of delicious ice cream toppings and light our hair on fire. We'll hire you a band. We'll repaint your house. We'll introduce you to Mr. Robert De Niro. We'll have attractive young people of your sexual preference hand feed you grapes and fan you.
Wackofson & Snurm, totally committed to serving you.
If you'd like to make a call, then show me you want that call. Come on, show me how bad you want to make that call, baby. I don't think you really want it. I don't think you want to make that call. Come on now, show it to me. Show me you've got 100%. Show me you're going to put it on the line. Make that call now. Make it.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm lonely. Are you? Call me. 1-800-HOT-BUTTS. Let's go out.
I was up for a night of hot woman on robot action. Well, I got what I wanted. Plus, at the end of the night,
My robotic escort really put out.
Give me a call, 1-800-HOT-BOX. I'm waiting by the phone. Plus, at the end of the night, I really put out.
Ears on, good buddy? Over. I'm not your buddy. Over. What? Over. Don't call me buddy. Over. Well, why not? Over. I don't really know you. Over. Well, I'm a nice guy. Over. That doesn't make us buddies. Over. Well, can I call you an acquaintance? Over. Yeah, that would be okay. Over. Got your ears on, good acquaintance? Over. Whoa, whoa. I wouldn't say we were good acquaintances. Over. What? Over.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and fry a hen.